Summertime chilling, EQ spinning, contracts loyal, so I'm counting the digits. Skr with the pan roof just whizzing, waiting on the roller, you know that's living. Catch me in the booth, just.
It's not the Zerbi's fault if we go down.
It's the board's fault regardless.
I can't lie. I know this is gonna sound crazy as a football fan, but it will be for the plot. Tottenham guy down would be so funny.
What?
For the plot,
it will be a mad thing.
It will be crazy.
Like I said, you man financially, you'll be good.
Yeah.
You got events, boxing stadium.
Yeah.
You'll be good. NFL, you'll be good.
Yeah.
But it'll just be a mad thing.
Yeah.
Tottenham in the champ.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It'll be crazy.
That's crazy. And the season Arsenal win the league. Hold that one.
This guy can't show his face around here for a while.
Nah, you know what? I've been reflecting about that, yeah. If Arsenal actually win the league, like, well done, man. Like, props to Arsenal still.
Bro, I've been nuts, man.
I've been reflecting still. You know what? You guys deserved it, fam.
Because Jamie, remember that time that he was getting onto me for the first 20 minutes, bro.
You guys deserved it.
There was a lot of talk there. Now look at him. Now look at the way he's talking, bro.
Yeah,
deserve it.
You guys deserve it. If you guys win the league, you guys are the best. You guys have been the best team in the country this season.
Alright, man.
If you win the league, you deserve it, man.
Alright, bro. As I say, get off our nuts, little bro.
Hey, but if I'm chatting shit is a problem. If I'm bigging you guys up is a problem. so I shouldn't speak anymore.
It's fake humble, bro.
It's not, bro. It's not humble.
Bro,
It's being a realist, bro.
I hope so.
It's been a realist still. But yeah, I can't lie. I'm gassed that the Zerbies came still because all the Tottenham fans are saying poch. But I'm like, that's just nostalgia. That's just like romance, bro. Like,
Imagine even wearing this Tottenham cap.
I didn't do it intentionally still. But nah, Poch, they obviously wanted Poch back, but bro, Poch come in, like, I don't think he's a better manager than De Zerbi, bro. I think De Zerbi's a much better manager than Poch.
I don't really know much about the guy there. I just know Marseille.
Bro, when Bazembe was at Brighton, he was scary.
So
you don't want to play against.
Why did he leave then?
Because he wanted to. I think he. I don't know if he left or. I think he left by mutual consent.
That doesn't sound good, bro.
No, I don't. In terms of his longevity,
It doesn't sound good.
but the 2 years of De Zerbi ball, I'm ready.
Yeah,
The 2 years of De Zerbi ball, I'm ready.
You can say De Zerbi ball you want, but your players are tactically. Some of them right now are tactically.
Yeah, but he's gonna clear them out into summer, bro. He's gonna clear them
How
out.
many times are you gonna clear out?
We haven't had a clear out in a month. The first clear out we had.
Just bare buying youngsters.
No, the first clear out we had was when Ange came. We sold a few people, and then obviously it'll be now, innit? So it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. But what you guys saying though? How's your week?
Yeah, no, I'm alright, man. Obviously, Easter and that long.
Yes,
long
he has risen.
Yeah, he has risen.
He has risen, though.
But yeah, long weekend. So yeah, no, always good, man. Back at work on Wednesday, so
Okay.
yeah, we're
You're
good,
back to
man.
work on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, you got Tuesday off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You said, yeah.
So
yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, man, nice
so yeah,
relaxation.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm happy about that, man.
Yeah, I hear that. Same, but I had Thursday off, so back on Tuesday. But yeah, I can't lie. This Easter weekend has been okay. Still, obviously, we went to sort of the boys, the family out.
Yeah.
We took the family out on Friday.
Yeah, where did they go? Oh, 360
Soft play. Yeah, that was really good.
That was good.
They went to eat after, and then we went to. Then on Sunday, see church, and I should be seeing my parents and Nosa's parents. And then Monday, taking Zeph to the farm. So yeah, it's been a busy. Today's the only day I didn't really do nothing. Just chilled. Obviously, we're recording, but yeah, it's been a calm Easter still. Have you been eating chicken? Because on Easter, you have to eat fish.
Where was that a thing?
It's always been a thing.
I haven't eaten chicken, but
no, but Easter.
Wait, you had chicken? You had chicken?
No, I did. No, but I'm just asking you because I can't remember what you was eating.
I don't remember what I was eating.
Because have you been eating chicken?
Oh, bro. I had chicken today. I never
Is it?
yesterday. I had salmon yesterday.
Yeah, apparently you meant to eat fish.
Is it?
Yeah, until Easter.
Oh, I didn't know that, you know.
Is it?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Gara had meat with chicken still.
No, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did for what I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
Well, you never knew that, Ken?
No, I knew that, but I don't always do
you
it.
actively disobey.
You don't like that, bro?
Yeah, I don't always do it still.
No, wait, why?
Yeah.
Wait, why though? Why can't you do that?
No, I do it sometimes, but I don't always do
but
it.
why do people not eat?
I actually don't know.
I did.
I'm telling you the
debate
thing.
with JB yesterday. Apparently, it's something about how Jesus died on the cross, and he basically, obviously, he resurrected a couple of days after. Something to do with the flesh, so you don't eat nothing warm. on that day or something like that, something along them lines.
Well, if you guys know in the comments, let us know.
Like someone can obviously shed more light on that, but apparently something like that.
No, first, Ken, I'm disappointed in you, bro.
What?
So you actively know this and you still just
that's insane.
stuff your face with ribs, chicken wing.
Okay, hold on.
Ribs!
Even pork belly.
Ribs, chicken wings. What else did you eat there?
Okay, so what ChatGPT said, yeah, it says on certain
Why
days
you got
during Lent,
ChatGPT? What happened to Google?
bro, ChatGPT is my Google, bro.
Okay.
Especially Good Friday, people avoid eating meat as a form of sacrifice, discipline, and in remembrance of Jesus' suffering and death. So basically, I think what you said about the flesh.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which kind of, when I read something, it kind of makes sense.
Did you guys learn that from church?
I mean, probably, I can't remember, but I just knew. I think it's Good Friday when people don't eat meat. I think it's just Good Friday.
Okay.
Where I just knew that you just eat fish on Good Friday.
Yeah.
Because I used my mum. I used to eat in my mum's house.
I grew up on that, you know.
I done it in my mum's house, but not recently. But I don't think every Christian does it though.
I don't know, bro. I just grew up on it, innit?
I never grew up. I didn't
really get it from anywhere. I just grew up on it.
No, fair.
But now, listeners, let us know if you've been eating meat on Good Friday, man. If you're naughty like us.
No, like you, bro, because you know and you did that.
I hear it. I hear it, man. I hear it still.
Hey,
I hear it, man. But we got what my wife did this week though. What my partner did this week.
What sent to us?
Yeah, like a couple of days ago.
Sure, I didn't even see that. Are you sure?
Man. Shout out you guys for obviously. Please keep sending in your what my partner did this week, man. Obviously, we haven't been going in with that recently. We've been obviously talking about other things, but yeah, on the 27th of March, bro. We even missed it last week.
Oh, I didn't know. You know.
Yeah,
wait. Oh, okay. First, how can someone message saying corrected me?
Your partner's corrected you. Fair, man. What were you doing wrong that your partner was correcting you, fam?
Okay, I didn't even know we had that. Okay, cool. I'll read it out then. Hey guys, so my husband recently got caught speeding. Instead of points, he opted to do the speed awareness course. You would have thought he would have learned his lesson. However, he's only managed to bag himself another speeding offence. This time, there won't be a speed course, just straight points. He asked me to say it was me because he can't afford to have points on his license as it will drive up the insurance. Lol, what would you do if you were in my shoes? Take the points,
hold the points, bro. Hug those points for your man, yo.
Hug the
points, bro.
Everyone's in marriage, you cover each other. Just cover him this one.
Hug the points, man.
But you know what, though? I think it depends, though. It depends if
your license is clean.
The one, and I think also it kind of depends on. Because me and Ab shared a car in it and I'm the lead driver. Mm-hmm. So you're not really paying anything that's gonna do anything. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
So like I'm lead driver, so it's my no claims. My accident history is my record. If it's clean, then it's okay. Obviously she might bump it up a little bit. But I'd just say you just take the points, man.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, because unless she's already done speed awareness though.
No, I'm assuming that she hasn't done anything.
Yeah, shit. If you haven't done anything,
you see, before where obviously I got hit with speeding. You know that speeding gun thing. You know I didn't get a letter. Okay, damn, so well I bust case, thank God. But even if that is like, if I got that letter,
have you changed your where your car is registered to?
Yeah.
Okay. So no, then that's fine.
If what's it called? If I actually got the speeding ticket that time. No, so would have had to hold it, fam. like honestly, it's sometimes with women, it's like, as wives, sometimes you guys are covering us, man. We need you guys, bro. Yeah. We're part of the shit. We're a team, bro. You get me? You know, back in the day where women will take out cars for their boyfriends. Like, it's them ones there, bro. Credit ain't banging, bro. You have to help me get a car. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens, bro, with wives and girlfriends, bro. You guys cover your men, bro. And with points, it's like, fam, sorry.
Yeah, no, I think if you haven't done speed awareness, then I'd say, okay, you take it, so you get a speed awareness course. If you both got points though, whoever's got the least amount of points, bro, that's what it's gonna have to be.
Yeah, unless it's like, you know, there was tickets where your face is on the ticket, and you can't even deny who this is.
But at the same time though, you just done speed awareness. How are you getting caught again?
Well, you know what?
Sometimes
I'll
do. You need to learn your lesson, though.
You know what I'll do, though? Obviously, this might not come out, but I will just register it to someone that you know that's not in the country. Like an uncle that used to live here before that's no longer in the country. Just say he did it. Just, you know what I mean? Just say he did it, man.
I ain't got nothing to say to
like, you know, like obviously back in the day when I used to get hit with like fans and that, yeah, I would just use my uncle's name, bro. Obviously, you got deported, didn't it? You got a country no more. So it's like, it's like,
what's wrong with you?
Jumper. Bro, sometimes you have to play the game, bro. Bro, he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back.
A man said he got deported and
he ain't coming back. I use his name, bro.
No, you're not serious.
He ain't coming back.
But yeah, no, what I'd say, I think it just depends on the circumstance. He should know this is the last time, because if he gets caught one more time, he should hold the points. But if he ain't done speed awareness, then you do it. You hold the point. You hold the whatever. And yeah, just like that, really. That's what I think.
Yeah, I hear that. What about you? What did your wife do this week?
I ain't got nothing for you, partner.
Swear down.
Nah, yeah, same as always, bro.
Good, bad. Doesn't have to be good. You don't have to be bad,
right, bro.
Yeah.
You know, just last week was the marriage retreat. We just continued.
What does that mean, bro? Give us some.
But I ain't got
Tell us now.
But I said, like,
okay, so how have you guys been this week?
Yeah, we're good, bro.
Yeah, okay.
As I said, just continue.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's what you can do. Take every day as it comes, step by step.
Fair enough.
But we're good, though. We're good. Nothing's happened.
No, I hear it still.
Just trotting along. What about you?
This week, I think it's just today, really. Obviously, she went brunch today with her girls. So she's come back raved, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, babe, because you know when I used to go out with, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then I come back and she's like, babe, like, he's bare irresponsible and you coming home drunk, knowing you have to help out with the kids and that stuff. Like, she's like, when you come home drunk, it basically everything falls on me.
Yeah.
You're like having a hangover, all of this stuff. Then when she came back drunk today, I said, you see how roles have reversed now. Sometimes you have to hold your mouth because now is you. Am I saying anything? I said, babe, so he's irresponsible now. You get me? So all this talk you've been doing. I said, now, so you're the one that's coming back drunk. I was like, you see?
You know what, though? It's been a long time.
No, exactly. It's been a long time. But at the time, she couldn't do it. But now it's like she's able to do these things now. So I was like, you were just overreacting. Do you know what I'm saying? Because now you're able to go out, have a drink, go out with your girls, go to brunch. I love that for her. Like, absolutely love that for her. I need her to do that more. But it's like, now it's like, okay, so do you see now? It's not that bad to go out and have a drink with your friends, is it? And then we was laughing. So that's what she did this week still. But yeah, apart from that, man, yeah, we've been great. I can't lie, man.
Oh, that's
we've
good,
been great
man.
still. We've had a good week.
See, shout out Nat that always comments. She said that we should start reading out.
Yeah, shout out Nat, man.
She always comments on Spotify.
Yes,
so thank you, man.
shout out
Thank you
Nat
very
still.
much. So yeah, I think sometimes, when we've got the comments, so make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yes, all of that.
We read out some of our favourite comments. So you know what? Let's go with.
We could go back. We could go all the way back, man. Because I can't lie. That's actually true. We haven't really read out the comments on Spotify. So guys,
not even Spotify, even YouTube.
YouTube, be commenting, be sending in your dilemmas, be sending in what my partner did this week, so we can read them out, man, on the show, man.
Yeah, you know. Let's go from. Actually, there's a couple comments from last week, so we can start from there. But you know what's funny? Obviously, if you're part of Hush Hush Crew, you can see some people's comments there. Jordan is bare funny, man.
Yeah, shout out Jordan.
But even some of your so for example, one of the things that we released was that am I wrong for encouraging my friend to leave his marriage? And obviously Jordan put low. Ken is mad, so you can't check in with your friend's wife. And you're just funny.
Hey, Jordan, though, you need to speak, bro. You drawing me out too much, man.
All right, cool. Let's go from and then okay.
But to reiterate on that, yeah, obviously you can check in on your boy's wife.
Yeah.
It's just that there's a limit to the check-in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I have no qualms with Tonye or any of my boys saying, yo, no, so how are you? Like, are you good? Let's say I'm away, for example. Are you good? It's like, bro, the other day, TJ dropped nappies to my house, and no, so like it was just no, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, he dropped nappies to my crib. I went home. I said, bro, like, go, bro. Like, that's so calm. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean, though? Like, that's everything, that's all good.
Sign up to Hush Hush Crew to go and find out what Ken's opinion was like in the first place.
Yeah, shout out to Hush Hush Crew, bro.
Go do that first. But yeah, other than that, okay, we did another thing. So we did husband review on Hush Hush Crew as well. Alexis, shout out Alexis from Flatmates Pod all the time. Love this ep. I feel like Ken is defo seems too hard on himself. One thing that he's so clear on every pod that he goes on, he loves And Alexis, what kind of ride is this?
English.
Bro, wait, okay. I feel like Ken
Alexis.
defo seems too hard on himself. One thing that he's so clear on every pod, he goes on, he loves his wife and will do anything for her. Defo needs to give himself more credit.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
big up
appreciate you,
Alexis,
Alexis, man. Shout you out, man. We
Big
need
up
to
Alexis.
record again soon. Still,
Yeah.
shout out you guys. Shout out flatmates.
Okay, cool. All right, shout out Temi. The Gunner wanna run hate is unwarranted for sure.
Are you in that the YouTube comments? Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Nikki. UK is definitely bad vibes. People decided to support a man's run club, supporting black business, showing up for others, and doing something that is beneficial to our health, and yet we somehow turn it into a negative. How? We are so angry in the UK. True though.
With YouTube views, why don't you read that Spotify?
Huh?
Because YouTube, everyone can see that.
No, but no one's on. There's no comments on Spotify.
Are you sure?
Nah, there's not. There's not probably from a long time ago.
I thought you was gonna read out the Spotify ones because YouTube, everyone can see that.
No, it's true, but
Do you know
still.
what I mean?
And then last one, I think this was one of the funniest though. Jordan, obviously, Jordan again. No, when is Ken gonna gym? With questions.
Soon, my
with
bro.
mark like this, like, alright.
See, wait, let me see.
Who's Jordan again?
He's Jordan
It's too
again.
funny, bro.
Hey, Jordan's
we
on
keep
me. I hear
talking about
it.
it,
Jordan's
bro.
on me, but I can't lie, bro. I'm running. I'm active, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, gym is all well and good. Cool, I get that, but bro, like I find joy in doing other fitness things, bro. Playing sports, running, like the gym thing ain't really me, man. I can't lie. It's not really
cool.
me. I'm going because I have to obviously build muscle, but I don't like the gym, bro.
Yo, I heard it. Okay, cool. New comment on issue wrong, the 146. It's good episode as always. Love the partnership with Food Junkie and Mr. Shoddy. That's a good brother right there.
Shout out Mr. Shoddy,
Shout out
man.
Mr. Shoddy. Nat, great episode. This is for 149 men used to go to war. Great episode. I enjoy guests every now and then, but I prefer when it's just you guys or with your wives or your friend with the deep voice. In brackets, Akin. Because, yeah, it's definitely Akin. Also, for the comments, maybe sometimes read it out, more people will be encouraged to comment. So that's the reason why. But yeah, shout out to Nat as well. Thank you guys, man. We really appreciate it still. But yeah, keep commenting, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of those things. And yeah, other than that though, what was I gonna say? I was gonna ask. So you know when we were talking yesterday, yeah, when we was out. And we were talking about obviously, you know, in a couple of days you find out that that what school Zef's gonna go to or what school they pick for him. So obviously I went home and I was doing research now innit, on the schools in our area. And I was just really kind of thinking about like, what the heck should we even be looking for, bro? Because even now, like I just added like I think on Gov UK, there's like a place where you can add all the schools in your area and then you compare. I think the levels are like students meeting expectations, students going higher than the expectations. And bro, like there's one school behind the house that they were like not at the bottom, but it was near the bottom out of all the schools. And I was like, bro, trust me, that place that's there is like 5-minute walk from us, bro. I don't want him to go there.
Is it?
I don't want him to go there. But then there's one school that's like maybe like a 5-minute drive that is like at the top, like that's an academy, stuff like that.
5-minute drive is perfect, bro.
No, it's perfect. But then at the same time, 5-minute drive, 17-minute walk. But then obviously the school behind us is our catchment area pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do we do about that? And even then it's like, obviously I was on their website now looking at tours, looking at like what the school teaches, their curriculum, all this kind of stuff. And I was just thinking what did you look for when you were trying to pick Zef schools?
I'm not even gonna cap.
Oh.
It was no so that I don't work. It was no so that I don't work. However,
Yeah.
I feel like I've grown up in the area, innit? So I kind of know where schools lie, innit?
How?
In terms of reputation, in terms of the students that has gone there, in terms of people I know, so I'm saying word of mouth. So obviously in our church now, so we had a conversation with our life group here, And then a few of them were saying, nah, my sibling goes to this school, my children go to this school, avoid that school. So one person was like, she's a social worker, and her friend was a social worker, and there was bare cases. For example, that school that's near me. Okay, I'm probably gonna beat that out because I said the name of the school, but there was bare cases at that school. Yeah, so she said avoid that school with it because she doesn't like, she always sees a case in that school in terms of like social services or whatever. And one of the girls in my life group was saying that her brother felt like the school was racist towards him and like they didn't treat him properly, if that makes sense. Like for example, let's say him and another child are misbehaving or whatever, and he's the one that gets in trouble rather than the other boy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that happened a lot to him, and it probably happens a lot to a lot of black people. So I was like, you know what? As much as that school's like 3-4 minutes down the road from my house, is like from what I've heard in terms of like the cases and how we didn't put them. Yeah. But places like, obviously I've grown up in the area, so I know that's a good school. And in terms of the people that I know that their kids go there, they've sang praises about the school, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So
is that something you look for? Like how many? Because I was looking at on their prospectus on their website, like how many black children there were there any black teachers?
No, with the like, in terms of like ethnicity, yeah. Cause I didn't go to school with a heavy black ethnicity core in it.
There was only like 4 of us in my primary.
So that's not really a big deal for me. But the good thing is about our generation is that a lot of our generation of people from like London or other areas are moving to Essex. So there's always going to be black kids. There's always going to be young black teachers. Like now it's like a lot of us are in the educational space as much as we used to be before. For example, back in the day, there was only like one black teacher in my school, or maybe 2, and like one black guy that's like a young black boy that we can relate to. Whereas now it's like you could go to any school, you'll find young black women that are teachers, young black men that are teachers. So I didn't really feel like, cool, that would stand out to me because there's black people in every school. Do you know what I mean? But with my son's school now, in his primary school, like when we went for the open day, I think I looked at the staff, you know the wall where it says all the teachers. There's probably about like 2 black teachers, but what stood out to me was that one of them was a deputy head, innit? So there's a black person at like the senior leadership within the school. So I'm like, you know what? As long as there's someone that's an influential member of this school and that person's black, I'm fine with that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So so that's why I was like, you know what, cool. And then obviously in his actual classroom, there's him, there's twins that are black, and there's 2 other black kids. And then there's like Asians and like East Europeans and stuff.
I think that's a good
it's
mix.
quite mixed, yeah. I think there's more ethnicities in his class than Oyibo kids.
Well, at the same time, maybe this is something
I don't even think that's a big issue because
I think it's.
I don't really. As long as there's some small representation, I don't mind.
No, I agree with that because obviously it's a thing where it's how do I say it? Like you don't. You're in Essex, bro. Like Essex is mainly white people anyway. But obviously, a small representation ain't bad in it. But I don't want it to be a thing where it's just you and another kid. Like I want there to be kind of like
but that's always gonna happen though. Especially now in our, like I said, now in our generation, it's like a lot deep it. Like think about it. Even look at our church, for example. Yeah, there's so many young black families with kids, and we all live in Thurrock. Ken or not / Essex or whatever. So it's like, and that's just a small fraction. There's bare other people. There's AF parents that are young AF parents. There's people that are their kids are still around the same age as our kids, and they're black, bro. Where our kids are never gonna go through what we went through in Essex in 2010.
There's no way
2008.
There's no way.
Bro, 2000 when I moved to Essex, bro, I was the only black boy in my classroom. When I came out of my classroom and then I met Terrell, literally the second period I met Terrell, I was like, oh my God, finally. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that
was after meeting Terrell, I started meeting everyone else. But in my primary school in Stratford, bro, the Oyibo people were the minority.
No, and that's what I was gonna say. Like when in Barking, bro, there was bears of us, bro.
Exactly. But with me, I'm just like, bro. At the end of the day, that don't drive me much like my choices because I'm just like, bro, we live in England, bro.
No,
like,
which is true.
And the areas that we live in, let's be real, like as much as a lot of black people are moving to the area, but bro, like there's not many black people if you actually deep it.
But you know what? For me, it's like. So obviously Mally won't know this anyway because he didn't grow up in like London like we did. But like obviously primary school, like there was bare black people. Like I went to 2 different primary schools. No, 3 different primary schools. So obviously first one was Ripple Road in Barking, bare blacks, bare Asians, couple white people. St. Margaret's, bare blacks, Asians, couple white people as well. But like we were like, it was more mixed in terms of ethnicity, which was like everyone still got along with everyone paired with everyone, no forms of racism, nothing like that. Then going to Dorset.
Yeah, I didn't know racism until I moved to Essex.
Bro, so me, Ayo, and Josh were the only black kids in our class, innit? I don't know if there was even any black girls. I don't think there was, you know. And yeah, that was pretty much it. And obviously that's when you first know, oh wow, I'm different here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And obviously secondary school's a whole nother case. So it's like, I just don't want him to have that same thing, but I guess he'll never know because
so a question, different. So let's say, obviously we're living in Essex. And let's say we go deeper into Essex, for example. And let's say he's going to secondary school now. And there's a really fantastic grammar school. Like the opportunities will be great. Like his education will be like, it will be the best education in your area. However, there's only like 2-3 black people in his school. Yeah. And he'll be one of them. Yeah. Or there's a school maybe 15 minutes down the road, better black people, like people that their kids go there. It's just a general secondary school, public secondary school. I mean, what's what I'm looking for? Government-run secondary school, state school, bare black kids, bare Asians, whatever. It's a decent school, but it's not as good as the school, that's the grammar school, that's only 2-3 black people in your school. Yeah? Which school would you send your child to? How old is he? Secondary school, so it's going to year 7. Going to year 7. Well, I think because he'll probably know how to handle himself a bit more. We don't know. Nah, by that age, like the only reason why I'm a bit skeptical is because primary school, innit? But secondary school, you'd like to think they can handle themselves a little bit. I think secondary school is probably worse. Worse for what? I don't mind my child going to a primary school that he's the only black person than a secondary school. I think primary school, you'll get a lot less. Oh no, I agree with that. But I mean, because he's older now, he'll know how to navigate it better. We'll see how he reacts. Okay. I think it just depends though. I'd want to say the grammar school because the opportunities are endless. But also, I think it also depends on your child. Is your child actually going to go there and thrive, or is he going to go there and not suffer, but is he going to go there and just be mediocre? You know what I mean? It's only one way to find out. Yeah, well, yeah. But yeah. I guess if he's going to a grammar school, then he would have the grades to get in there, innit? Yeah. No, I hear it though. But yeah, no, probably I would try the grammar school. But if there's any funny business, then I think I'll be there. Is it? They'll see me there. So you will send your child to the grammar school? I'll still send my child. So at the end of the day, like education comes first, innit? So let's say, for example, there's a school, like let's say primary school now, and it's one of the best primary schools in the area, but there's not a lot of black people. You will still send your child there, bro. Primary school, I don't know. Because I feel like with your kids, education, I feel like with your kids, education comes first. Because even with me, for example, when I moved to the area, I was going to go to... So when I moved to Essex, my secondary school, because of where I lived, and obviously I moved late within the year, the only available spaces I had in Thurrock was to go to Averley School. And Averley School, we went there. There was quite a few black people, so it would have been calm. Can't lie, Averley School. It was one of the worst ones. You brush Averley, bro. Yeah, it was one of the worst ones. What even was it? Bellis? But I think it was Bellis at the... No, I think it was Averley. And then changed to Bellis. Yeah, because I think Averley, he went there like all... Man, I think they all went there, innit? So there's quite a few black people there. Yeah. So obviously my mum was like, dead, you don't get there, because we looked at the rating, she was like, dead. And then Harris, we looked at Harris, and Harris was just what I wanted to go to. Because like we went there and there was bare black people in Harris. So I was like, this is the school. They didn't have no space. So she was like, cool. That was the new and improved. Yeah. But even though at the time when Harris went great though. It was when it was Trafford 100 secondary school. Okay. It went a great school at the time, but I was just like, bro, it's around the corner from my house. Yeah. And there's bare black people. So I was like, cool, Harris. And then they had no spaces, and it wasn't really a great school at the time. And then my mum was like, cool, what's the best school in this area that is close to home and you can get the best education? And it was William Edwards, bro. And even William Edwards were trying to have us, because it was me and my brother, But my mum, like, she appealed, she said, letters. And then they finally said, you know what? This woman's annoying. Cool. Let's just get your kids in. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, with kids, it's like, and plus, Bloomberg just had no black people, bro.
Yeah.
I think my year was probably the golden year in terms of ethnicity in that whole school. My year and maybe the year 9s.
There's bears of you still.
Actually no, my year and the year above, the few years had black boys, but in terms of black people as a whole, it was terrible. You know what I'm saying? It was a very, very white heavy. But my mum was like, at the end of the day, bro, this is the best school for you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are going there. So I
think it depends though, because I think for you went there and you found your crew in it. Because it's for example.
Yeah, but you guys did too.
No, but like that's what they say. So like, for example, with the gap, like the posh school, did you watch Borders?
Borders, yeah.
So Borders, for example, obviously a great show. Obviously they had their issues with racism and stuff like that, but they had their clique in it of the how many of them? Was it 4 or 5? 3 guys, 1 girl.
Three guys,
4.
one.
No,
Actually, no.
4 guys, 1 girl. So it's 5 of them.
Yeah, 4 guys. Because one of them was the bounty guy.
Yeah,
the bounty
yeah.
that's 4.
So there's 5 of them all together, but they stayed in their clique, which was good, innit?
5 altogether.
Yeah. So I think essentially, if he goes to the grammar school, has his clique, I think that's okay. Same way, even us, man. We had our cliques in Stamp and in Hassenbrook, stuff like that. So I guess we'll see still.
Yeah. No, definitely. Like, looking for schools for your kids is not an easy decision, because even us is like, obviously we find out next week, and if we're not happy with the choice,
just gonna appeal.
then we're just gonna have to appeal, man.
But like, for example, even one of the things. So one of the things on chat is it. Because where you've got the schools that aren't that great. So, for example, the one near our house isn't that great in terms of the results. It's okay, it's like average. But then there's a better one that's an academy. Is it like, so, say they go to that school that's not that great, yeah? Obviously, God forbid. But it's like, is it the environment or is it your child? Because your child could still go there and thrive.
I think it's a bit of both, I think there's some bits that could be environment and there's some bits that could be your child. Because at the end of the day, someone like me, I would, and it's sad to say, but this is just my personality. This is just who I am in it. My thing is like, if you put me in an environment that might be detrimental to my education, it will flop.
Yeah,
I will flop.
Yeah.
But if you put me in an environment where it's like, cool, everyone's pattern.
What's that school called?
I will like pattern up, if that makes sense.
Brampton Manor.
Yeah.
So for example, Brampton Manor.
So for example,
goes there and does well. Why? Because they're in a thing where they have friendships that are building.
Exactly. Because there was even a time in secondary school, yeah. So obviously I was doing okay in maths, yeah, and obviously my behaviour that was gonna move me to the foundation, innit? Because of my behaviour. And then I was like, cool. But obviously I was still bad. And then they put me in the class. So basically there was 10 sets, yeah. And then the set 10 was like all the naughty kids. So it's set 1 to 9.
Jeez.
And then we had a big school. But the 10th set was like, it wasn't really a set. It was like all the naughty kids.
All the kids that you giving up on.
Yeah. All the kids that's like...
Right, they wanted to send you to there?
Yeah, because I was naughty, bro.
10?
Yeah, I was naughty in school, bro. I was naughty in school. This was like early year 10.
Yeah.
Obviously, behaviour issues, innit? And
what
then
kind of behaviour was you behaving?
I went like with school. I weren't like fighting and like beefing teachers. My thing was just like chatting back.
Yeah.
Like you just used to chat back. I was just misbehaving, but it wasn't like violence or anything. It was just my behaviour, like just sassy, chatting back, all that stuff. Yeah. So they put me to, obviously I didn't like, you couldn't really tell me nothing basically. I was that kind of student in school. So they put me in a set 10, and then there was one day I was just like, but if I stay in this set, I'm not passing maths. Yeah. So I'm saying, because I'm with some of my friends in here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all gonna fail. So I went to beg my head of house. I said, please, if I stay in this class, I'm failing 100%. And please, I don't want to fail. Then he moved me back to my set that he was like, listen, one more chance. So I say that to say, if I was in an environment where the school's not that great, the teachers didn't really push you too much, I would just be average, you know what I'm saying. Whereas if I was to be in a school where it's like, okay, cool, everyone's patterned, I'll do well. But there are some students.
It's a bit of both, though.
There's some students that are like, regardless of where I'm sat, I'm patterning. And that's just not me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, there's a student, there's someone like, let's say Bash or Biss, can sit in that set 10 class and still get the A star. Do you know what I'm saying? Or someone like Temi. Yeah. But me, it's like, I'm with the riffraffs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm with the riffraffs. So it just depends on your child, bro. So that's why I was like, I personally would take the chance I just wouldn't take the chance. I wouldn't risk it.
No,
Do you know what I'm saying? Because really and truly, you don't know your child until they're in that situation.
Yeah, exactly.
So that I would just say, you just give your child the best possible start ever.
You know what's funny? I saw one. There's like a Christian school, in Grays.
What the light school?
Yeah. I saw it. And I think for 2 kids, it's like $780 a month.
Yeah.
It's a child.
But if you had the means,
so that's nursery, bro.
If
That's
you had the
nursery
it doesn't stop. Yeah, if you have the means, like I would 100% send my child to the light school if I had the means, bro. Like for primary school anyway, they'll go to like a normal secondary school. Yeah. But for primary school, my parents want to send me to a private school.
I let them. I was still looking at it still, but they're only like I think it's 12 per class, stuff like that. But obviously that shout at them for what they're doing. I think I'd rather my child goes there when it's not established, but it's like because they're raising for a building and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, looks interesting. But at the same time, obviously I know you got to pay staff and everything like that. I was like, I'm more like. Maybe there needs to be more pictures or something because I didn't see like a garden for them, when they go on break.
Yeah, but with that, there's loads of schools. There's loads of schools in like inner city London that doesn't have a field and that. You just go to the local field
for break time.
Not for break time, but like for like PE and stuff. You just go.
Yeah,
to the
that's
local
fine.
field.
But like break time, bro. What do you guys do for break time?
Sit in a class in the maybe if they've got a hall. But I don't know. I haven't really seen it like that.
Yeah, I might go and see it, but then I was thinking, maybe, but then at the same time, like. I have to live close to the area anyway for them to actually go there. But
would you send your kids to private school?
Yeah, if it's not that crazy, I would. If it's not crazy, I would. I'd send private primaries.
I'll do private primaries just so they can just be switched on by the time they get to secondary school, man.
Yeah,
just so they're more advanced than everyone else.
I think they get more learning, push them a bit more, especially in smaller classes.
And even like in terms of like extracurricular stuff they do, like. They will do other stuff compared to a normal primary school.
What do you think about, obviously, because our cribs aren't like permanent homes, would you move Zeph out of primary school? Or would you
If we move?
Yeah.
So if we got our forever house, would I move him out of primary school?
It just depends on where you move to, innit?
Yeah, I'll move him out of primary school. With me, it's like, bro, I left the whole area.
That's the thing that I
left all my friends, bro.
That's what I said to I was like,
to move to Essex, and I was
twice.
fine.
I moved 3 times, bro. Because when I was in Ripple Road.
Yeah.
Ripple Road's here, St. Margaret's is like all the way up there.
Yeah.
Like me moving to that, I was like,
Bro, I cried, bro.
And then moving to Essex.
I cried.
Bro, I left my friend. You know what? And can't lie, at St. Margaret's, I think I was loved, man. Like even my going away, they did me like a massive, like a A5 sheet of it was massive, bro. Everyone wrote their personal messages on it. Yeah. They gave me an Argos voucher. I went and bought a mini skateboard at Woolworths. Woolworths voucher. I went and bought a mini skateboard. Yeah. But I was so upset when I left, and I just get plodded into Allsit with a bunch of white people, and then they're like, I had braids. I think I had like my mum was doing twists and that in my hair. You get this look, you're a boy. I was like,
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
Because they're not used to seeing kids like you, innit? But then again, I would say, like, obviously, like I said, like, I've done it so my kid could be able to do it. But at the same time, it's like, you don't want to, at the end of the day, you want to make your child's life easier, right? You don't want your child to go through some of the struggles that you went through. Because even with me, I'm even talking about my behaviour in secondary school. Who used to say that my behaviour wasn't just me acting up because I moved areas? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it could just be subconsciously me just being naughty because I didn't want to actually be here in the first place. Because even when I was moving, I begged my parents, I was like, please, let me just still go to my school from Essex.
No, but you know how much of an inconvenience that would have been?
It's big, but people did it though.
No,
people one of Nosa's friends lived in Grace. She went like St. Angela's or something.
No, that's
like
crazy,
people do it, bro. You just catch train to West Ham station, then West Ham to the school.
What, for secondary school?
For secondary school. I begged my parents. I was like,
you
please.
know what though? Some people actually, like, some people that live in Grace were going Westcliff.
Exactly.
So.
I was like, bro, it's just literally C to West Ham, then it'll be in a West Ham bus to my school, bro. Obviously, even at the time when I moved, I was still going secondary school in Stratford for a few months. But you know them ones waking up at like 5 in the morning, the A30 in traffic. Then my dad obviously finishes work at like 4 or 5, and it's like I have to wait behind until he picks me up. And sometimes I'll just be in school for hours. Caretaker's even locking up, bro. I wait for my dad because there's traffic on his road. Like it was long, innit? So I had moving to school, but I'm like, bro, I was in year 7, bro. Just let me take train.
Just get me a train ticket. I don't know when I let my child go to school by themselves. Maybe year 9.
Yeah, when would you let your kids go to school by themselves?
Year 9.
That's late, bro. I
don't care, bro.
was walking home by myself for year 3, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, bro. That is child neglect, brother.
A free crib as well.
That is child neglect.
My parents would be at work. My brother went to the secondary school. So he will meet me at home. So let's say I get home at like 3:15.
How old are you in year 3?
Maybe like 7.
That's bad. But obviously, there's nothing our parents
Nah,
can
but
do.
you can't compare the kids. Like these
bro.
kids, like Zeph can never do what I did.
Exactly.
Zeph's too soft. Like, our kids are too soft. But I used to be shook, you know. You know there was where it's like, because obviously I used to be scared of stuff, innit?
No,
like,
exactly. That's
being lonely, like if someone in the house, like ghosts and that. I remember there was one day, obviously off guard of tangent. There was one day in school. You know when you're kids, you're just inquisitive, innit? There was one day, one Asian boy was just obsessed with ghosts. Like, he was just obsessed with ghosts, bro. Then he took us on his website. I think it was called like S-Fogs or something, where you just see pictures of like, I think it was probably like AI. Like, it weren't real, innit? Yeah. You just see pictures of like ghosts in the background and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I went home. I said, yay. So you mean it's going to be me at this ghost today, in this house? Bro, you know that ones where you're walking home, I'm like, please God, I don't want to go home. So I'm just walking around the block. Then eventually I just built the courage to go home. I just ran straight to my bedroom, bro. Then wait till my brother to get back. And yeah, it's true. Yeah, someone in year 3 should actually be by themselves.
Doing that, bro.
Yeah, I just remember.
Yeah, I think year 9, bro.
No, year 9 is too old, bro.
No, but, bro, I can't lie. At the same time, if your parents come and pick you up after school, you're privileged, bro.
Nah, with me,
I think that's privilege.
I think I'm gonna allow my kids to walk home from maybe like year 5, year 6.
Year 5.
Let me land. Year 5, year 6. If there's a group of people in our area that are going to the same school,
I pick them up, bro.
You sometimes just want to let them have their space.
I hear
Year
that.
5 is like 11, 12. You know, 10, 11, 12. Bro, 10, 11, 12, they could play. So your child, Malika and Amari, being 11 and 10, for example, they go to the same primary school. One's in year 6, one's in year 5. You won't let them walk home together?
Hell no.
Is it? Well, you know my brother used to drop me to nursery, and he's 2 years older than me.
Bro, and is that child neglect?
That's not child neglect,
If social services saw you guys on the road, they will stop you and say, "Where are your parents?"
But that's of today, though. I feel like we're building soft children.
I don't think so, bro.
We're building soft children, man.
Your brother's 2 years older than you, yeah? So what does that mean? He was what, year 2?
He was like year 2 when I was in nursery.
That's crazy. And
he did, not all the time. But on an odd day, he would drop me to school.
Because obviously that's what we had to do at the time. But
obviously we had childminders.
But you know what? That's crazy though.
Bro, but sometimes I'm just like, the life that our parents had to live. I'm not mad at them. No,
bro. Exactly, and I agree with that. Of course, 100% I agree with that. But it's at the same time, even now with what we know now with kids getting kidnapped or stuff like that, it's all child safety.
AirTags, man. They'll have AirTags.
I said AirTags. It's not just AirTags that you need. What you kidnap or
you know what? I was on a train and I saw this little black girl. She looked bare young, and she was on a train. I was like, wow, you're a bit young to be going to school by yourself. So I do hear it, but I feel like I want my child to go to a primary school that's local to the area.
Yeah, if it's
so wherever I go, he will go to a primary school local. If it's a walking distance of like, let's say 5 minutes, it's a 5-minute walk from my house to the school, and he has friends that live in the same area as me, they can all walk home together, bro.
I kind of say, okay, for example,
I know their parents, they know me, we all know, cool, our kids are walking home from school together. This is the walk from school club. Do you know what I'm saying? They walk to school, they come back. We all know this. I'm not mad at that. And I'm at home waiting, or my wife's at home waiting. It's not like I say he's coming home by himself.
I think it depends. For example, if they go to the school behind our house, okay, maybe I'll think about it a bit more. But if it's the school that I probably want them to go to, that's like a 20-minute walk.
That's too much. That's too much. Either school bus or I'll pick you up. But at the same time, it's like, bro, like, we'll let our kids play out. So let's say your kids play out. What's the parameters of how far can they go?
Where we are now, I don't know.
Because I can't, like, in primary school, I wasn't allowed to leave the block. I'll leave the block, because let's say my friend, you know when you go knock for your friend, let's say, obviously, I wasn't allowed to leave the block, but I used to always leave. Because I'm like, bro,
you were a bit of a wild or annoying, yeah?
Nah, I don't think I was. It's just, I'm a child, bro. I'm a child. I wasn't allowed to leave the estate, but I would leave anyway, because I'm like, my friend lives over there. I need to go my friend. But I'll never play on his block.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, I'll never chill on another person's block and play in their park. I would always play in my park. So I go up for you, then we come to my park, if that makes sense. Like, I'll never be on another person's park playing.
No, I hear that, but yeah. And you know, at the same time, sometimes you think, okay, back in the day, you know, our parents didn't know this, but they didn't even have air tags or things to track us, but we were okay.
It's just hope.
But exactly.
It's just, I just pray my child comes home.
But then now, because I know what we went through sometimes, like, you know, going to Tilbury and you're getting chased, all this stuff, no, my parents don't know that, bro. And I think if they knew that, they wouldn't let me go out. That's why I never saw.
I think it was safer. I think, for example, primary school like Essex and playing out in like Essex at a young age, I think it was safer in London, you know.
It probably was.
It was much safer. Because in my estate, there would be no harm to any young person.
Yeah.
Like you're safe there. You're literally safe, yeah.
But yeah,
You're literally safe there, but in Essex is like you're not safe. Like you weren't safe.
You're not safe, bro.
To go to Tilbury.
Grown-ass men in their vans, bro.
And it's sad.
We're moving mad. What's a good production? Yeah. How many of you man were in St. Clair's?
Black man.
Yeah.
I had a couple, you know.
So you, Jerry.
I said production for a reason. I don't want him to go out and be saying everyone's names.
I name drop on this podcast. I don't care, bro.
We had a couple, bro. Me, Josh.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Abiola.
No, you went Gateway. No, you went.
Abiola went Hasselbrook. Yeah, Hasselbrook actually. Him and Months.
Jerry, Jason, and George.
Yeah.
Saki.
Yeah.
We had a couple.
Yeah, you had a couple in your year.
We had Dami.
Yeah.
We had Ebenezer.
Yeah.
We had a couple, bro. Like we were stamped. We were.
Is it? Yeah. What? You're with Stanford, innit?
Yeah, Stanford.
Stanford. Yeah.
We were super.
Yeah, you man were alright.
Yeah.
We were steady. Bro.
Is it?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
You only had a couple black girls though, right?
Couple.
Yeah. And then we
that
had...
was it, bro.
Yeah, no.
We didn't have a
yeah, that was it.
I feel like when we were so like...
Yeah.
We were stamped, bro.
Yeah. Do you still chat to them lot? Like,
Beatrice,
yeah.
But you know what? See, that's the thing. Like, if you go somewhere and you have your group, then you're more you're good.
Yeah.
I think that's why I went wrong in secondary.
Do you feel like now? I feel like because I don't know. I don't know if it's like a good thing, innit? And I feel like I'm trying to get out of it, especially at work, for example. So you see how we went to work lunch the other day, yeah? And there's me and there's two other black girls on my team that were into that time we went lunch. Yeah. And like, you know, after lunch now where we're strolling back to the office and that, it's like, obviously me and my two colleagues that are black, we kind of were just chatting about like our kind of things, like nights out, day parties, all that stuff. Just having our own banter. And then the Oyibo people like in front of us, the gap stretched bare far. So it's like, we're just here, kiki, and just busting joke, yeah? Then the Oyibo guys are in front of us. And like, because with me and where I am in my company, I'm one of the senior people in the team, innit? And it's like,
shaking me, man.
No, but I'm one of the senior people in my team, and it's like I've been in the company the longest because I've been in the company over a year. One other person's like 2 years, so I'm one of the more established people in the team. So they look at me as someone that has to. You have to mix and bring people together. That's my role, innit? So I was like, right, like, I don't think I should be with you niggas. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't think I should be here. I felt so bad. I felt like we're just segregated and I'm segregated.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that,
but
bro.
I feel like, especially with black people, and I'm sure other ethnicities do that, but it's like, there's a beauty of just coming with your own.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like, Oyibo man, bro, if you put 20 people in a room, and let's say there was 5 Oyibo man only, I think those 5 Oyibo man will congregate together.
They would though.
So
everyone will congregate with
exactly. So
bro.
when it's like us that does it, I feel like it's a problem, bro. Because even when I used to work in recruitment, like back in the day, I think I mentioned this, where the black people, we would go to lunch and like chill together, and there's bants, and then someone was like, the reception was like, you guys like, I've heard about you guys, and like you guys tone it down a little bit, and we were just like, like, why can't we just be together and just have like just you get me, like. But if it's you guys that are going to lunch by yourselves, you're not even shouting us. Yeah. You man are going to get your lunch, going to prep, buying your sandwiches, and nobody. You're not inviting anybody. But if it's us now, it's a problem. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But I would encourage my son to like, don't just stick to the black people. Like, you go out there and explore. Like, go and talk to people, meet people. Do you know what I'm saying?
And I think
don't
that's
just
why
stick to black people.
It was kind of good to be Essex at the same point, because obviously in secondary school I had my white friends, I had my black friends, and I mix between the two here and there, innit? I think it just depends, because even, I said, like, sometimes some man can shock you, bro. Like, some man you think, like, I'm not like one of us, not like I'm like one of you guys, but like, I just remember the one time there was one guy that I used to say, like, it was my guy, yeah. Then we beefed, and he just it happened twice to me in primary school, in secondary school, actually, where then twice, like, just like, so with two different people, the racism just came out, and I was like, hey, I was like,
it happens, man.
So I was like, maybe I should just stick with my, and since then, I've just always thought, now I'm just sticking with my own, because my own ain't gonna turn on me like this.
Yeah. So that is true, but in terms of like white people, like there are good white people out there. Like
no, of course,
there's good white people that you can call them your family, and it's family.
Yeah, no, I agree.
There's great like my wife has there's a family friends that we have. They're white, and they've been solid since school. And it's like, bro, like you guys are solid white people. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the white people you come across, man.
Yeah, no.
But them man in school, I feel like they were just immature, man. They just didn't understand certain things.
It was definitely more of a immature type.
They were and it was just more like bandwagon. Like it was more like, for example, there was a particular white boy in my school, quite popular, and it's like me and him were mad cool, like because we were in the same set as well. Yeah. So he was a popular white boy, I was a popular black boy. Yeah. So we just you know the blue and red bandana when they were shaking hands. It was like that. So obviously you're a cool white boy, I'm a cool black boy. Yeah. You get me. So we're locked in school and class now. But it's like outside of class when all your white boys are there. There's a bit of a like. It's not. I was like, but I thought we were just keying in English. Like you get me. Like, but now we're outside of break time. It's like you're with your man them. But I'm just like, bro, like you get me. And there was that's why I didn't really understand it, man. There was even a time where his white man rushed him, so he latched on to us, man. Yeah, then I'm like, huh? I'm gonna block.
Oh yeah,
you man know.
Yeah.
So there was one time all of his man them rushed him in school.
That guy's he's not mixed race, but
it's like Italian type.
Yeah, he's got like a mixture in him. But like they came to his house, called him out and beat him up. Out in school. They rushed him and then like obviously he weren't chatting to them not anymore because they literally like kind of snaked him. Like he didn't know they were gonna like rush him, so he thought that they were just gonna come out. Then all of them just attacked him basically.
Freaking hell. So wait, sorry. What did he do to get?
I can't remember, but he was a bit of a dickhead though.
Yeah. Fair.
So I hear it. He probably deserved it. But yeah, like there was a period where he just latched onto like me, Tavell, and like us man for a time, like half of the school year. And then when them man squashed it, he went straight back. Yeah. So I'm like, you just used us. Do you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of white, man. I'm just like, bro, you always gonna throw me away when you need to. Do you know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, that's why for a long time.
It's interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Because you know what, like, actually, not to be, I don't know. Not to be rude, but it's like, after those two people that were like, I was close with them, like two white friends that I was really close with at the time. And after both of them did like, so after the first one, I was just like, okay, maybe he's just an idiot. That's why he, turned and was being racist, etc. Then the second one, when that was like my code D.
Damn, man.
I was like, nah, all white people are racist. Like, I was.
Do you believe that though?
No, but I don't believe it.
All white people.
I don't believe it.
I don't think no, go on.
No, I don't believe it. Yeah, but I feel like everyone has the capacity.
Just gonna say
that. And that's what I'm always wary of. That's why I don't let people get too close to me.
Everyone or white people in particular?
No, I think everyone can be racist.
Yeah.
Or everyone has got the everyone can have a tendency to be racist.
Because I'm a little bit racist to a certain ethnicity.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I feel like
Don't do that.
Same.
So I feel obviously we're Christians, we're meant to love everybody.
Yeah, no, of course,
they're all made in the image of God. We love and we cherish everybody, but there's just certain things that I don't like about a particular race.
Yeah.
So I'm sure everyone has their own things about other races. Like
everyone can have a tendency to be racist.
Yeah. But you know what? But then, for example, for me, I check myself before I say anything out loud.
I'll never be verbal. Maybe unless the pod we slip up a couple of times, but it's all banter.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like if a white person says, "No, it's banter, mate," like, would we have it?
No, I wouldn't have it.
Exactly. So then again, it's not good then.
So it's like I think, but obviously I'm still trying to work out of that because I've still got white friends, white colleagues that I still like really like them, etc. But it's like because of what happened to me in the past, there's always a little bit of me that like, what if?
It's a question, yeah.
Trust me, Tony, everyone's got a tendency. Everyone can be racist.
Oh, like, what
Everyone
if?
can be racist.
Yeah.
Trust me.
No,
But,
Like, you know, for example...
there's people that they're just not, you get, or they don't vocalise.
Yeah.
Everyone 100%
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't vocalize it,
100%,
but I feel like
bro.
people are.
People can have intrusive thoughts.
Yeah. Because even people, even if I feel like you think you're better than me because of the color of my skin, I think that's a form of racism.
No,
like.
it
It is.
And I feel like a lot of white people probably have that tendency where they feel like they're better than you. Even
Maybe we block that out.
No, 9:55.
But I agree though.
It's facts, Junior.
No, I agree.
And when I grew up, I started realizing, I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
No.
these men actually suck up to
Yeah,
Like, they'll throw you under the bus for that.
Garrow.
Yeah, 100%.
And more time, we've got more similarities
Than them.
because it's like the writers, they're trying to bring us down
100%.
regardless. They don't want anyone to shine above them.
100%.
But the age of them man will try and build themselves up to
Tear everyone else
bro.
down. Bro, it's dark, bro.
That makes sense, bro.
It's
But
dark.
yeah, bro, I heard it's the racism thing.
That's-
But like this
yeah.
is all the stuff that that's why I'm just keep thinking about it with the whole going to schools. That's why I'm looking at schools and I'm like, how many black people are there? Is he gonna be well taken care of? Am I gonna have to go and write it out? Am I gonna, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, bro,
No, it
listen,
is.
I can never let my children go through the same race thing that I went
Yeah,
through,
but you
and
know-
that I don't
you
go and
know-
slap somebody, bro.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I was gonna say like we can't dictate what they're gonna experience. Innit? Like,
I
they
agree.
could
I agree.
experience. You never know. Just
agree.
like I experienced racism driving home.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was gonna experience racism that day. Do you know what I'm saying
Yeah.
we should have experienced racism today, but it happens, innit?
But the thing is, you know what though? Just with that, like for example, my dad couldn't. Well, back in the day when my dad didn't have papers, or he wasn't like 100% legit, he couldn't really crash out.
Of course you
I'm
can.
born here, homie.
Yeah.
I can crash out.
No, but the thing is, no, you can crash out, but you're a black man that's just physically assaulted a white man. You're getting charged.
Let's not say physically.
No, but it is though.
No,
because even with me, when it happened, I think I said on the pod where where I was driving and one white guy, I was like, "You effing nigga,
Yeah.
black cunt or something like that." To call someone a black cunt, I'll probably beep out because it's the quite offensive
please.
word. But to call someone a black cunt, I think is the worst thing you can say.
Yeah, no, I think that's the most vulgar.
And it's like obviously I was with Noah and Zeph was very young at the back, and I was like, bro, me if I was with like let's say I was with even one of the man them,
Yeah.
it's like scoot.
Yeah.
We could even crash your car and move because that's bro. We've had to. I'm not saying this is a big like this is big bad wolf, but we've ducked man down in their car before. Hopped out like, what did you say?
Yeah.
Nothing, mate. There was one time, There was one time,
Every day, one time.
There was one time where me and we were driving together, and then obviously it's verbal in the car, innit? He said, what? Obviously we were gas, we were younger. He said, what? Scoot! Ducked it down. He's obviously clocked us ducking him down now.
Yeah.
So he's driven into a petrol station. We've driven into a petrol station of Glees. Hopped out. He hopped out. Come and see Goliath. Come and see Goliath.
No way.
Bro, we humbled ourselves on a quick thing. We was like, mate, we just, we was a bit confused. Like, obviously, we didn't mean to do it, mate. Like, because he came with like a what? Like, big guy,
Geezer.
Goliath.
Geezer.
We said, oh, sir, have a good day. We said, have a good day. We kept it
It's
moving.
even 2-on-1, bro.
Nah, this guy would have dealt with us, bro. Is it? Nah, man.
How can that man go duck on man down?
Nah. He was a Goliath, bro.
That guy must have looked at him.
And I was young. We were young though. We were gassed. And plus, obviously back then, obviously we didn't have nothing on us anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, there's no like advantage here. You know what I'm saying? Because on the physical, on the physical thing,
But I wanted to how to find a bottle or something.
there was nothing inside, bro. And the person that I was with was Marga. So it's like, bro, he's dealing with him 100%. And it's like, bro, he's 100% dealing, like, I'm not backing it.
You know what's funny?
Because
Like,
if he slaps him,
No, but it's just trying to have a conversation.
yeah. But that's how he came. When he cooked like the car and said, "Whoom,"
Safe.
I said, "Yeah, bro." Like, like, come on, like, what? And we just kept it moving, bro.
But you know what? Yeah, if you do that now, if you done that then, I think you're doing that now, Ken. Let me tell you why. Because I think when you're younger, bro, you don't really. I'm not gonna say you don't cherish life, but you take more risks when you're younger. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Like, when you're older, there's something you're gonna second guess and be like, bro, I don't think I should be doing this. When you're younger, you're not second guessing.
Yeah.
So if you've done that now, I don't think you would duck a man down the way you just done it now. I don't think you would, bro.
I don't think.
Nah.
You got something to live for, bro.
No, but sometimes in the rage of, I thought I hopped out on something Trafford, bro.
He's had a couple.
You know, when I honestly, it's not a good thing, it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's like because I'm not a gangster. I've never like, you get me. I'm not that person. But sometimes there's just an anger that people can provoke in you. Yeah. You don't care. You just hop out, bro. In Trafford, bro. I think I said it on the podcast not long ago. I was driving and one guy was kind of trying to do the road race thing, innit? And he was like slowing down. So I was behind him and he was slowing down and I just see him like shouting in the window. And he stopped. I said, you crazy, bro. I hopped out, I went to his window. But because I'd done that, he thought I was crazy. So he kind of humbled. So he kind of laughed it off. He was like, mate, da-da-da. Then he kind of relaxed in it because I hopped out on him. But I should never have done that though, because if he was also tapped, and it's like,
probably would have been more. He's probably more tapped than you. If he was more tapped, you'd probably be more tapped than you.
So that's why I think that's the last time I would ever do that though. I will never do that again because I'm like, bro, if I do that and I meet someone that's a crazy guy and it's like he hops out and he puts it on me. Pause.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's romantic. Bro.
Is it?
Yeah, it's romantic, bro. I'm telling you, acting on emotion is probably the worst thing you could ever do.
Even
in marriage, like the way you act on, like just acting on emotion. Like when you say stuff or you act a certain way, bro, you can't take that back. Bro.
No, 100%.
Acting on emotion is the worst thing you can ever do.
Yeah, 100%. Because even when I was on holiday, I think I've explained with the French guy that I was beefing the French guy by the pool. It's like,
too much anger issue. What's going on?
No, they're tapped, bro. Oh my gosh, they're so jarring. Oh my gosh, they're so jarring. I feel like I'm never arguing with a French guy ever again. They're so annoying, bro.
They're not normal, bro.
But that day is like I could have acted out an emotion, but I tried to like do the humble, the escalating thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's like, especially now as dads and as husbands, it's like you said, if someone does anything, you're like, I feel like, bro, you can't anymore, bro. Because if you do, you're like you will catch a charge, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And it's like with our professions as well, you can never catch a charge. Even the smallest thing. Even if you get arrested, your prints are in the system, you are cooked.
Criminal record.
That's why it's like, bro, call me a effing F black cunt, call me nigga, call me this, call me that. Have a good day, God bless you, bro. Have a good day, God bless you.
You know what? For me, I think I'm very calm and clear. I think before my actions, I just think when there's a bit of racism, it's a trigger, bro.
I'm telling you, the only way, and it's probably
me.
immature for me to say this, and it's probably immature because we've got families at home, and we should never get involved in such things like that. But the only way I would ever get in any physical altercation if someone is attacking my friend. And it's a self-defense thing. Yeah. That's the only way I will ever get into any physical thing. If you call me this, call me that, even if you call my children this, call my children that, who are you? We're reporting you, getting authorities involved. You're getting kicked out of this place. I'm not fighting you, because if I now fight you and I've come to physically harm you, that's the only thing police are seeing, bro.
No, okay. So when you say which I agree with, innit? Which I 100% agree with. I think as well though, when it comes to racism and self-defense, in more time it'd be in a self-defense because I'll chat back in it.
Facts.
But it's like in a self-defense thing, I think then no hold bars for me.
No, but self-defense cool. Only. But racism is a criminal offence. If someone, like honestly, there's no snitches thing with all. But it's like, let's say someone racially abuses your child.
How much tax comes out of my paycheck? I will snitch.
I'm reporting you to the school,
and
then the school will do what they need to do.
Snitching, bro.
And that's a criminal record on you, your son, or whatever. I'm not going to find a dad and beat the dad up.
No.
Because
but for example,
but
for example though, it's like say someone's doing something to your child and you go and stick it on the dad or stick it on the parents.
That's fine.
Because that's what I would do.
That's a conversation. That's a conversation. That's a conversation. Let's say someone's child is disturbing my son. Please, sir, this is what your child's been doing. Pat on your child. Is then if it's how that dad wants to react.
Exactly.
If that dad goes on a humble thing, oh, you know what, sorry mate, I have a word with him or whatever, then cool. If he comes on like a fuck off mate, or don't chat to me, then it's like, I don't think we're scrapping. I don't think we're scrapping. No, I don't think we're scrapping.
I don't think it's a scrapping thing yet. I think it's
no, not yet. I will take a mental note. I'll take a mental note and I'll say, don't let this happen again.
No, what I will say to him is, if this ever happens again, you see something. Okay, let me see fire.
Don't let this happen again.
Fire.
I get P, my mum's living comfy. No, we ain't the same as them. My brother's cutting through the city in Mercedes Benz. My face is too big, I can't even go Tesco. Broke days, I had no money for the